In the year 1503, in a small French town, Michel de Notre-Dame was born, a renowned Renaissance doctor who also stood out as an alchemist and a profound scholar of the occult. From a young age, he demonstrated exceptional abilities to foresee the future, which led him to write a series of annual almanacs, gaining great notoriety. Over time, he decided to adopt the Latin version of his name, becoming known worldwide as Nostradamus. His prophecies are undoubtedly the most well-known in all of history, with some standing out for their uncanny accuracy. Among the most famous are the prediction of the Great Fire of London in 1666, the French Revolution, the birth and rise of Napoleon Bonaparte, and the tragic attack on the Twin Towers in 2001. What makes these predictions even more impressive is the fact that they were written in 1555 in his book titled The Prophecies. This book continues to be a source of fascination and fear, as many of his predictions seem to have come true in surprising ways. With each new generation, followers emerge claiming that more of his predictions are about to come true. This increases the sense of unease and fascination surrounding his words. Get ready to learn about 7 frightening predictions that Nostradamus made for 2024. Number 1. Third World War. Many changes will occur in the world starting this year, especially concerning arms control and the centralization of military power. We are already witnessing signs of this in countries like Russia, North Korea, and the United States. The arms buildup in these countries could trigger a devastating war, where many innocent people will be victims simply for being in the wrong place at the wrong time, as we have seen in the tragedy of Syria. The tension between the United States and Russia has been constant in recent years, exacerbated by the trade sanctions imposed by the US and the European Union on Russia in response to the conflicts in Ukraine. Additionally, the ties between Washington and Moscow have further deteriorated after the failure of the ceasefire in Syria and the increase in bombings in Aleppo carried out by Syrian and Russian forces. Number 2. Solar energy. According to Nostradamus' prophecies, this year will be marked by a growing adoption of sustainability ideals, with solar energy emerging as the primary energy source in many countries. Climate change, which has intensified over the past 5 years, is one of the main reasons for this transition. Solar energy, being a clean and renewable alternative, has gained global prominence, with numerous installations being built around the world. This shift represents a significant step towards a more sustainable future and reduced dependence on fossil fuels, contributing to the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions and mitigation of environmental impact. Number 3. The fall of the United States. Nostradamus predicted a drastic shift in the global balance of power, resulting in the fall of a superpower. Many of the prophet's followers interpret this as referring to the United States. According to the prophecies, the country will face an incompetent government, unable to fulfill its role as a global leader effectively. Factors contributing to this fall include political corruption, social and economic inequality, the rise of corporate and financial elites, and the failure of the social system. Some believe that the election of Donald Trump could lead to economic instability in the United States, with his administration being a crucial element in the potential downfall of the country. Number 4. The rise of China. According to Nostradamus' predictions, this will be the year when China emerges as the world's greatest power, thanks to its strategies to address global economic imbalances, such as the creation of the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, which has already attracted the membership and interest of several countries, including the United Kingdom, Australia, and Brazil. China's economic growth is on the rise, and the country continues to strengthen its position on the global stage. The United States has yet to accept this new proposal, leading the former U.S. Treasury Secretary and economic advisor to warn that Americans need to wake up to the reality that China could dominate global trade, possessing a larger economy than imagined. Since 1978, China has transformed from a minor player on the global stage into an economic giant, attracting billions of dollars in foreign investments. If Nostradamus' predictions about the United States come true, the possibility of China replacing America as the leading global power is increasingly likely. Number 5. Economic collapse. Nostradamus predicted a radical transformation in the global economy, which will profoundly alter the way we live. He mentioned the end of taxes and the division of great wealth, a change that, if it occurs, would have surprising implications and provoke unimaginable conflicts. Additionally, Nostradamus spoke about a major economic crisis that would shake the great nations and spread to emerging countries, causing tensions in international trade relations. Many of his prophecies are complex and often written in metaphors, making their interpretation challenging. Therefore, it is crucial to remember that all these predictions are just possibilities and not absolute certainties. Number 6. Commercial space flights. According to Nostradamus' predictions, this year will see the debut of commercial space travel. Although the cost of these flights is still quite high, around $250,000, the opening of space for civilian visitors represents a significant advancement. As reported by the Los Angeles Times, celebrities like Justin Bieber, Angelina Jolie, and Leonardo DiCaprio are already in line for these pioneering trips. Several companies, including Virgin Galactic and Elon Musk's SpaceX, have invested significantly in the development of these journeys, with training for future passengers already underway. This historic milestone could could redefine our relationship with space and open new frontiers for human exploration. Number 7. Volcanic eruption. According to the French prophet, Mount Vesuvius will erupt this year, destroying the Italian city of Naples. The last time Vesuvius erupted was in March 1944, a strong eruption that fortunately did not cause any casualties. Similar to 1906, these were the only 2 recorded eruptions in the 20th century. However, the most famous eruption of Vesuvius occurred in 79 AD, when the city of Pompeii was devastated, resulting in the destruction of 80% of the city. Currently, Vesuvius is in a period that volcanologists call a resting cycle, but this does not mean it cannot awaken at any moment. This is another prophecy we hope does not come true. Whether these predictions are accurate or not, only time will tell. Until the next video.